Hi everyone, this is my review of the Icecap 3K Gyre Flow Pump. This is a very budget-friendly pump at 150. The current generation Gyre pumps are closer to 300, so this is about half the price. I did have the first generation MaxSpec Gyre pump, and I was not a big fan. It broke easy, it made a lot of noise, so I saw this, it was very budget friendly. I decided to give it a try. It seems very well made, comes with a controller, doesn't come with the extra cages as a Gyre does. It does come with some sleeves that allow you to kind of protect it against snails going inside. Comes with a controller, comes with the power cable, everything you need to get started up and running easy. The magnet is very strong. I was very surprised by how strong the magnet was. It was very hard to kind of pull it apart. And then once I had it on the tank, it was very hard to kind of move it once it was there. It took a lot of work to even for minor adjustments. I thought the Tunzi magnets were strong, but this magnet is probably some of the strongest, one of the strongest I've felt. I personally did not use the included sleeves. I don't have any small snails in my tank. My snails are all jumbo. So I went ahead and took the risk of not using the sleeves. Make sure you clean the area before you get the pump mounted. That's just good, husbandry. But it's not like this is gonna fall off. The magnets are absolutely strong and gonna hold anything. I think it says it holds up to half-inch glass, but the way these magnets are strong, I think it'll go maybe a little, it'll hold perfectly well on glass that's more than half-inch. Let me give you a little bit of detail about the tank I'm going to use this on. This is a 4-foot tank. It's 20 inches deep, 21 inches high. Current flow in the tank is provided by two Tunzi Nano 6095. It's on a very elaborate profile that ramps up, ramps down. My Tunzis are in the corner on the back wall. So one of the things I like about my Tunzis is you don't really see them. They're kind of hidden, and I didn't want to put any big power heads on the side of the tank. When you come into my apartment, one of the things you see is one of the sides of the tank, and I didn't want a big power head there. So I was happy with putting the Gyre in the opposite end of the tank, having it low profile, and having it kind of provide supplemental flow. They recommend you mount the controller in a nice, easy to access dry spot, not over the tank. The controller is well built. It does take a little bit of trial and error to change the settings. I'm using a graduated pulsing mode where it kind of ramps up and ramps down. It pulses, but ramps up and ramps down. There are a couple other flow modes, but I think the pulsing kind of fit exactly what I was trying to do perfectly. So that's the mode I tried, and that's the mode I really stuck with after, basically trying some of the other ones. Now, I wasn't really looking to replace my Tunzis, just have the Gyre provide supplemental flow. So what I did is during the main hours from 10 to about 6, when my Tunzis are really at the highest set flow rate, I have the Tunzis come on for an hour, then the Gyre comes on for the next hour, then the Tunzi comes on for the next hour, then the Gyre comes on for the next hour. And then monitor the tank to see how it responds. This really worked well, and did provide a really alternate flow pattern to what my tank was used to during the day. And this is what I initially chose. I ended up making some minor adjustments, but this is the flow pattern that I stuck with and is still running more than a month later. First turned it on, it was at almost 100% and water was splashing out of the tank. So this is how it is at about 50% graduated pulse. I ended up turning it down to really about 40% graduated pulse. And I think that's the mode that fits my tank the best. You see a lot of particles that are being stirred up because this is a new flow pattern. So I guess it was getting into areas that my tunsies didn't usually get to. So really happy, really impressed. It's only been a month, but I've been really impressed with how the pump is performing so far. I saw some reviews from a couple other users saying they experienced some noise. My pump is dead silence. I don't hear the pump at all. So this is a budget-friendly pump, so there could be some differences from pump to pump, but my pump is really, I have to say, really, really quiet. So it's only been running on the tank for a month, and it's really hard to say how good something is after only a month, but so far I have no complaints. My only complaint is that you can't purchase another one and sync it, but if you have an Apex or another controller or a timer, you can absolutely just alternate the flow between these two pumps throughout the day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Thanks.